Pablo Escobar, the notorious Colombian drug lord, lived a life of unparalleled luxury and extravagance, a stark contrast to the violence and fear he propagated as the head of the Medellin cartel. His immense wealth, accumulated through the lucrative cocaine trade, allowed him to indulge in a lifestyle that few could imagine. The luxury of Pablo Escobar's life was a testament to the extreme disparities in wealth and power that his drug empire created, symbolizing both the allure and the destructiveness of his illicit activities. So let's dive into the extravagant lifestyle of Pablo Escobar. The Lavish Residences. Pablo Escobar's most iconic luxury mansion was Hacienda Nápoles, located in Puerto Triunfo, Colombia. This sprawling estate, which covered around 7,000 acres, was a testament to Escobar's immense wealth and extravagant lifestyle, funded by his powerful drug empire. The centerpiece of the estate was the mansion itself, an architectural marvel designed to exude opulence and grandeur. The living spaces were vast and luxuriously furnished, reflecting the high standard of comfort and sophistication that Escobar enjoyed. The mansion was equipped with state-of-the-art facilities, ensuring that every possible luxury was available at his fingertips. Hacienda Nápoles was also famous for its private zoo, one of the largest privately owned collections of exotic animals in Latin America. The zoo housed a diverse range of animals, including elephants, giraffes, hippos, and other rare species imported from various parts of the world. This extravagant feature was a clear display of Escobar's immense wealth and his desire to possess unique and extraordinary items. The estate boasted numerous other luxurious amenities, such as multiple swimming pools and artificial lakes, which provided a serene and picturesque environment. Additionally, Escobar's passion for automobiles was evident in his expansive collection of vintage and luxury cars and motorcycles, which were prominently displayed on the property. Transportation and security were paramount to Escobar, and Hacienda Nápoles was well equipped to meet these needs. The estate featured helipads and a private airstrip, facilitating quick and discreet travel. These features were essential for Escobar's operations as a drug lord, allowing him to move swiftly and evade capture. To entertain his family and guests, Escobar transformed parts of the estate into a mini theme park. This included large dinosaur statues and various other attractions, adding a whimsical and playful element to the otherwise opulent environment. Today, Hacienda Nápoles has been repurposed as a theme park and tourist attraction. It serves as a stark reminder of the excesses and inequalities perpetuated by Escobar's criminal activities. The estate draws visitors interested in the history of the infamous drug lord and the impact of his reign on Colombian society. While the luxurious features of the mansion are a testament to Escobar's wealth, they also symbolize the darker side of his legacy, marked by violence and corruption. Parties and entertainment. Escobar's parties were often held at his most famous property, Hacienda Nápoles. This sprawling estate provided the perfect backdrop for the drug lord's grandiose celebrations. The estate featured a luxurious mansion, a private zoo, artificial lakes, swimming pools, and even a private airstrip. Such an opulent setting allowed Escobar to host gatherings that were nothing short of spectacular. The guest lists for these parties included a mix of celebrities, politicians, fellow cartel members, and beauty queens. Escobar's connections and influence ensured that his parties were attended by some of the most prominent figures of the time. These events were marked by their sheer extravagance, featuring live performances by famous musicians, endless supplies of the finest food and drinks, and elaborate fireworks displays. Entertainment at Escobar's parties was diverse and often extravagant. Additionally, Escobar installed life-size dinosaur statues around the estate, adding a unique and whimsical element to the festivities. Guests could tour the estate, enjoy rides on jet skis and boats on the artificial lakes, or simply relax in the lavishly decorated indoor spaces. Escobar spared no expense in ensuring that his parties were the talk of the town. The finest chefs were hired to prepare gourmet meals, and the alcohol flowed freely, with expensive champagne and rare spirits in abundance. Live bands and DJs provided entertainment that kept the atmosphere lively, often continuing until the early hours of the morning. While the parties were a testament to Escobar's wealth and influence, they also served a strategic purpose. By hosting these grand events, Escobar was able to foster loyalty and maintain strong relationships with influential figures, ensuring their support or at least their silence regarding his criminal activities. However, these extravagant gatherings also highlighted the stark contrast between Escobar's opulent lifestyle and the violence and poverty that plagued much of Colombia. His parties became a symbol of his reign, representing both his immense power and the moral decay of the society he manipulated and controlled. In the end, Escobar's lavish parties and entertainment were as much about displaying his wealth and power as they were about securing his position and influence within his network and beyond. Automobiles. Escobar's love for automobiles was well known, and his collection reflected his passion for rare and high-performance vehicles. He owned a variety of cars, including vintage models and luxury sports cars. Among the most notable were several Porsche 911s, which were his favorites, and a classic Mercedes-Benz 600, a car favored by many world leaders and celebrities of his time. His collection also featured a Ferrari 308 GTS, a rarity in Colombia, and a series of American muscle cars, such as the Chevrolet Camaro and Ford Mustang. These vehicles were often customized to Escobar's specifications, enhancing their performance and appearance. The collection was housed primarily at Hacienda Nápoles, his sprawling estate, where he showcased his prized possessions to guests and used them for leisure and travel. Given his need for swift and secure transportation, Escobar invested heavily in private jets. These aircraft were essential for his operations, enabling him to move quickly between his various properties and evade law enforcement. His fleet included several small jets and turboprop aircraft, which were ideal for landing on short runways and remote airstrips scattered throughout Colombia. Notable among his collection was a Learjet, a popular choice for its speed and range, and a fleet of smaller Cessna aircraft, which were often used for smuggling operations due to their reliability and ease of handling. These jets not only facilitated his drug trafficking operations, but also allowed him to maintain his vast empire with relative ease. Escobar's indulgence extended to the seas, where he owned a number of luxurious yachts. These vessels were symbols of his wealth and were used for both leisure and operational purposes. The yachts were often anchored off the coast of Colombia, where Escobar would host lavish parties and entertain guests. One of his most famous yachts was named El Limón, which was outfitted with all the luxuries one would expect from a vessel owned by one of the world's richest men. These yachts also played a role in his smuggling operations, used to transport drugs and launder money discreetly across international waters. Escobar's collections of cars, jets, and yachts were not merely symbols of his extraordinary wealth, but also integral components of his vast criminal network. They facilitated his operations, provided security and mobility, and showcased the opulent lifestyle that he maintained amidst his reign of terror. Personal cashiers. Pablo Escobar, the infamous Colombian drug lord and head of the Medellin cartel, maintained his vast empire with the help of a loyal and intricate network of individuals, among whom his cashiers played a crucial role. These cashiers were responsible for managing the enormous flow of money generated from Escobar's cocaine trafficking operations, ensuring that the billions of dollars in profits were carefully counted, stored, and laundered. The primary role of Escobar's cashiers was to handle the overwhelming amount of cash generated daily by the cartel. With an estimated $420 million per week in revenue at its peak, the Medellin cartel's operations required meticulous accounting and organization. Cashiers worked in secret locations, often in nondescript warehouses or hidden rooms within Escobar's numerous properties, where they would count, bundle, and store the money. The volume of cash was so great that it is reported Escobar spent thousands of dollars each month on rubber bands to bundle the bills, and a significant amount was lost to spoilage and rodents. In addition to counting and storing the money, cashiers were also responsible for ensuring that it was laundered effectively. This process involved moving money through various legitimate businesses and international banks to make it appear as though it came from legal sources. Escobar invested in a wide range of businesses, including real estate, construction, and even soccer clubs, using these ventures to clean his illicit earnings. The cashiers, along with financial experts employed by Escobar, meticulously planned and executed these money laundering schemes, constantly adapting to evade detection by law enforcement. One of the most notable figures among Escobar's financial network was Roberto Escobar, his brother. Known as El Osito, the Little Bear, Roberto served as the cartel's chief accountant. He was deeply trusted by Pablo and played a vital role in managing the cartel's finances, overseeing the cashiers, and ensuring the smooth operation of their money laundering activities. Roberto's background in accounting made him an invaluable asset, and his loyalty to his brother was unwavering. The immense responsibility and constant danger associated with being a cashier for Escobar's cartel meant that these individuals were highly trusted and often very well compensated. However, the job came with significant risks, as law enforcement agencies around the world were perpetually hunting for ways to disrupt Escobar's financial network. In conclusion, the role of Escobar's cashiers was pivotal in sustaining the Medellin cartel's operations. Their meticulous work in managing, storing, and laundering vast sums of money allowed Escobar to maintain his criminal empire and evade capture for many years. These individuals were integral integral to the functioning of one of the most notorious drug organizations in history. Pablo Escobar, infamous for his ruthless drug empire and lavish lifestyle, remains a compelling figure in history. His immense wealth, built on the cocaine trade, funded opulent estates like Hacienda Nápoles and a fleet of luxury vehicles and jets. Escobar's legacy is marked by violence, corruption, and the profound impact of his criminal activities on Colombian society. Ultimately, his life serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of organized crime and the pursuit of unchecked wealth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Follow us on social media for updates. See you next time.